Picture this. You have just finished Sunday dinner with your family. Instead of feeling satisfied and content, your stomach feels like a balloon ready to burst. You excuse yourself quietly, hoping no one notices your discomfort. Sound familiar? Here is something that might surprise you. Over 70% of your immune system lives in your gut. That is right. The trillions of bacteria living inside you are not just digesting your food. They are sending messages to your brain, regulating your hormones and controlling inflammation throughout your entire body. When your gut is not happy, your whole body feels it. I am talking about that afternoon fatigue that seems to come out of nowhere. Those mood swings that leave you feeling frustrated. Even those frequent colds that make you wonder if your immune system is giving up on you. The truth is, many of the health challenges we face after 60 start in our gut. But here is the good news. Small, gentle changes can make a world of difference. Welcome to Senior Health Facts, your trusted home for health wisdom that actually works after 60. If living every day with more energy, better digestion, and a stronger immune system matters to you, hit that subscribe button right now. Today we are uncovering 7 clear warning signs your gut is calling for help, and the simple proven steps you can take starting tonight to feel better from the inside out. Why should we pay special attention to gut health as we get older? Think of your gut as the command center of your body's health. Inside your digestive tract lives an entire ecosystem, your microbiome, made up of trillions of bacteria, fungi, and other microorganisms. These tiny helpers work around the clock to break down the food you eat and extract every vitamin and mineral your body needs. They produce essential vitamins like B12 and K that keep your energy up and your blood healthy. They communicate directly with your immune system, deciding which threats to fight and which to ignore. They send signals to your brain that influence your mood, memory, and even how well you sleep. But here is what happens as we age. This diverse community of gut bacteria naturally begins to shrink. We lose the good guys that keep everything running smoothly, while harmful bacteria start to take over. According to research from the National Institutes of Health, these age-related changes in our gut microbiome are directly linked to some of the most common health challenges seniors face. These include irritable bowel syndrome, nutrient deficiencies that leave you feeling weak, a weakened immune system that cannot fight off infections, chronic inflammation that shows up as joint pain and stiffness, and even cognitive decline and memory problems. Think of your gut like a beautiful garden you have tended for decades. When you were younger, it was full of colorful flowers, strong trees, and helpful insects working together in perfect harmony. But over time, without the right care, weeds start creeping in. The soil becomes depleted. The plants that once thrived begin to struggle. Your gut works the same way. Without proper nourishment and attention, the delicate balance that kept you feeling strong starts to shift. For those of us over 60, supporting gut health is not just about avoiding that uncomfortable feeling after meals. It is about protecting our independence, maintaining the energy to do the things we love, and even safeguarding our precious memories and mental sharpness. Let me share some habits that quietly sabotage gut health. Habits so common you might not even realize they are working against you. Highly processed foods are one of the biggest culprits. Those convenient frozen dinners, packaged snacks, and sugary desserts do more damage than you might think. They are loaded with preservatives, artificial sweeteners, and chemicals that starve your good bacteria while feeding the harmful ones. Every time you choose processed food over whole food, you are essentially sending your gut garden the wrong kind of fertilizer. A low-fiber diet is another silent problem. Fiber is not just about staying regular. It is literally food for your beneficial gut bacteria. When you do not get enough fiber from fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, your microbiome starts to starve. The good bacteria die off, leaving room for harmful bacteria to multiply and cause problems. The overuse of antibiotics creates additional challenges. Sometimes antibiotics are absolutely necessary and life-saving. But frequent use, whether prescribed or from antibiotic residues in conventional meat and dairy, wipes out both bad and good bacteria indiscriminately. It is like using a flamethrower in your garden when you only needed to pull a few weeds. Chronic stress and poor sleep take their toll as well. When you are constantly worried or not getting quality sleep, your body produces excess cortisol. This stress hormone disrupts the delicate communication between your gut and brain, leading to digestive problems, mood swings, and weakened immunity. Even dehydration works against you. Without enough water, your digestion slows to a crawl. Food moves through your system too slowly. Beneficial bacteria struggle to thrive, and waste products build up, leading to constipation, bloating, and discomfort. Let me tell you about George, a 76-year-old retired mechanic from Florida. For years, George relied on convenience foods, microwave dinners, packaged snacks, and his beloved sweet tea throughout the day. He thought he was just getting older when he started experiencing daily bloating, afternoon crashes that left him exhausted, and frequent head colds that seemed to last forever. When his daughter convinced him to see his doctor about his digestive issues, the doctor explained how his diet was creating an imbalance in his gut bacteria. The excess sugar was feeding harmful bacteria, while the lack of fiber was starving the beneficial ones. George was skeptical at first. He had been eating this way for years. But the constant discomfort was affecting his quality of life. He could not enjoy meals with his grandchildren without feeling sick afterward, and he was tired of feeling tired all the time. Have you found yourself making similar choices? The good news is we are going to fix this together. Now, let us talk about the warning signs your gut might be sending you, and exactly what you can do to help it heal. The first sign is persistent bloating after meals. This means your gut bacteria are out of balance. Harmful bacteria are producing excess gas as they ferment undigested food. Here is what to do. Start incorporating probiotic foods like plain Greek yogurt, kefir, or a small serving of sauerkraut into your daily routine. These foods contain live beneficial bacteria that help restore balance. Also, add more fiber gradually. Try adding 1 extra serving of vegetables per day. The second sign is irregular bowel movements. Whether you are dealing with constipation or loose stools, this indicates poor gut motility and bacterial imbalance. Here is your action plan. Drink a full glass of water first thing in the morning to jumpstart your digestive system. Replace refined grains with whole grains like oatmeal or brown rice. Take a 10-minute walk after meals to stimulate healthy digestion. The third sign is frequent fatigue, especially after eating. This means your gut may not be absorbing nutrients properly, leading to deficiencies in iron B, 12 or other energy-supporting vitamins. What to do about it? Ask your doctor about nutrient testing to identify any deficiencies. Focus on eating a rainbow of colorful foods. The more variety, the more diverse nutrients you will absorb. Consider adding a high-quality multivitamin designed for seniors. The fourth sign is unexplained weight changes. Gut bacteria imbalances can affect how your body processes and stores calories, leading to unexpected weight gain or loss. Your solution: focus on whole unprocessed foods that nourish good bacteria. Reduce added sugars and artificial sweeteners. Pay attention to portion sizes, but do not restrict calories too severely. Your body needs adequate nutrition to heal. The fifth sign is skin issues like dryness, rashes, or persistent redness. Inflammation in your gut often shows up on your skin. This is your body's way of signaling that something inside needs attention. Here is what helps. Add anti-inflammatory omega-3 rich foods to your diet. Try incorporating wild-caught salmon twice a week, a handful of walnuts as a snack, or a tablespoon of ground flaxseed in your morning oatmeal. The sixth sign is getting sick more often. Since 70% of your immune system resides in your gut, bacterial imbalances directly weaken your body's ability to fight off infections. Your remedy: feed your beneficial bacteria with prebiotic foods, the fiber that good bacteria love to eat. Try adding sliced banana to your breakfast, cooking with garlic and onions, or having a small serving of cooked asparagus with dinner. The seventh sign is brain fog, memory issues, or mood swings. Your gut produces many of the neurotransmitters that affect your mood and cognitive function, including up to 90% of your body's serotonin. What to do? Include fermented foods in your diet at least 3 times per week. Try kimchi miso soup or naturally fermented pickles. Maintain a consistent sleep schedule, as your gut bacteria follow a circadian rhythm just like you do. Here is your simple daily action plan. Start your day with a full glass of room temperature or warm water. Add a slice of lemon if you enjoy the taste. Choose one new vegetable each week to try. Aim for fermented foods 3 times per week. Even a forkful of sauerkraut counts. Take 5 deep breaths before each meal to activate your parasympathetic nervous system and improve digestion. Keep a consistent bedtime and wake time, even on weekends. Let me share George's transformation with you. After learning about gut health, George started making small changes. He began each morning with a glass of warm water with lemon. He swapped his white bread for steel-cut oats with berries. 3 times a week, he added a small serving of sauerkraut to his lunch, something he actually remembered enjoying as a child. George did not change everything at once. He picked one new habit each week and stuck with it. Within a month, his daily bloating had significantly decreased. His afternoon energy crashes became less frequent. Most surprisingly to him, his mood improved. He found himself feeling more optimistic and patient with his grandchildren. The changes were not dramatic or instant, but they were consistent and real. George's experience reminds us that small, sustainable changes often create the most lasting improvements. Here is what I want you to understand. You do not have to accept digestive discomfort, constant fatigue, or frequent illness as just part of getting older. Let me tell you about Dorothy, a 72-year-old retired school teacher I learned about through our community. For years, Dorothy had been avoiding social gatherings because her stomach problems were so unpredictable. She would feel fine in the morning, but by afternoon, the bloating and discomfort would be so severe that she would have to lie down. She stopped going to her weekly book club, declined dinner invitations from friends, and even avoided her grandchildren's birthday parties. Dorothy felt embarrassed and isolated. She thought her body was betraying her, and she was afraid to eat because she never knew how she would feel afterward. The joy she once found in cooking and sharing meals with loved ones had disappeared. But Dorothy's story does not end there. When she finally talked to her doctor about her symptoms, she learned about the gut health connection. She started with tiny changes: a spoonful of Greek yogurt with her breakfast, a short walk after lunch, and drinking more water throughout the day. It was not magic, and it did not happen overnight. But gradually, Dorothy began to feel more confident about her digestion. The unpredictable flare-ups became less frequent and less severe. After 3 months of consistent gut-supporting habits, Dorothy felt ready to rejoin her book club. Today, Dorothy not only attends every social gathering she is invited to, but she has also started hosting monthly potluck dinners at her home. She has discovered new recipes that make her feel great, and she loves sharing them with friends. Most importantly, she has reclaimed the joy of eating and the confidence to live fully. You deserve that same freedom and confidence. You deserve to enjoy meals without fear, to feel energetic throughout the day, and to have a strong, resilient body that supports all the activities you love. Here is your gentle challenge. Pick just one gut-supporting habit to try tonight. Maybe it is drinking an extra glass of water. Maybe it is adding a handful of berries to tomorrow's breakfast. Or maybe it is simply writing down how you feel after eating different foods. Awareness is often the first step toward positive change. Start small. Be patient with yourself. Remember, you are not just changing a habit. You are nurturing your body from the inside out. If you are ready to reclaim your digestive health and feel stronger every day, subscribe to our channel now. Let us continue this journey together, one small step at a time. Many people ask how much fiber seniors should eat daily, and how to increase it without causing gas. Most adults over 60 need about 21 to 25 grams of fiber daily for women and 30 grams for men. However, if you are currently eating a low-fiber diet, increase gradually. Add just 5 grams per week. Start with easily digestible options like cooked vegetables, peeled fruits, and oatmeal before adding raw vegetables and beans. Drink plenty of water as you increase fiber to prevent constipation. Another common question is whether probiotic supplements are really necessary, or if food sources are enough. For most people, food-based probiotics like yogurt, kefir, and fermented vegetables provide adequate beneficial bacteria. These foods also contain prebiotics and other nutrients that support gut health. However, if you have recently taken antibiotics or have been diagnosed with specific digestive issues, your healthcare provider might recommend a high-quality probiotic supplement temporarily. People often wonder if the gut really affects mood, and this is absolutely true. The gut-brain connection is well established in scientific research. Your gut produces many neurotransmitters, including about 90% of your body's serotonin, the happy hormone. When your gut bacteria are out of balance, it can contribute to anxiety, depression, and mood swings. This is why improving gut health often leads to better emotional well-being. Some wonder if bloating is always a sign of gut problems. Not necessarily. While chronic bloating often indicates gut bacterial imbalance, it can also be caused by food intolerances like lactose intolerance, certain medications eating too quickly, or medical conditions like small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. If you experience persistent bloating along with other symptoms like severe pain, changes in bowel habits, or unexplained weight loss, consult your healthcare provider. Finally, many ask how long it will take to notice improvements in gut health. This varies by individual and depends on your starting point. Many people notice small improvements in energy and digestion within 2 to 4 weeks of making consistent changes. However, significant changes in gut bacteria can take 2 to 3 months or longer. Be patient and consistent. Your gut bacteria need time to rebalance and establish new, healthier patterns. Let me summarize the key warning signs and solutions for you. If you experience persistent bloating after meals, Add probiotic foods like yogurt and kefir while increasing fiber gradually. This restores beneficial bacteria balance and improves digestion. When dealing with irregular bowel movements, drink more water, choose whole grains, and walk after meals. This improves gut motility and supports healthy elimination. For frequent fatigue, especially after eating, get nutrient testing and eat a colorful variety of foods. This ensures proper nutrient absorption for sustained energy. If you notice unexplained weight changes, focus on whole foods while reducing added sugars and minding portions. This balances metabolism and gut bacteria that affect weight. For skin issues like dryness, rashes, or redness, add omega-3 rich foods like salmon, walnuts, and flaxseed. This reduces inflammation that shows up in skin problems. When getting sick more often, eat prebiotic foods like bananas, garlic, and onions. This feeds beneficial bacteria that strengthen immune function. For brain fog or mood swings, include fermented foods 3 times weekly, plus maintain consistent sleep. This supports neurotransmitter production and gut-brain communication. Here is your daily routine for a healthier gut. In the morning, start with a full glass of room-temperature water with optional lemon slice. Choose a fiber-rich breakfast like steel-cut oats with berries or Greek yogurt with ground flaxseed. At lunch, include leafy greens and lean protein in your meal. Add 1 fermented food like sauerkraut, kimchi, or miso soup. In the afternoon, take a gentle 10 to 15-minute walk to support digestion. If you need a snack, choose gut-friendly options like a banana with almond butter or a handful of walnuts. In the evening, keep dinner lighter and finish eating at least 2 hours before bedtime. Practice 5 minutes of deep breathing or gentle stretching to reduce stress. As a bonus habit, keep a simple gut journal noting which foods make you feel energized and which cause discomfort. Before we wrap up, I want to remind you of something important that I always share with our Senior Health Facts community. Everything we have discussed today is for educational purposes only, designed to help you make informed choices about your health and well-being. This information is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any medical condition. I always encourage you to work closely with your doctor or healthcare provider before making any significant changes to your diet or lifestyle, especially if you are currently taking medications or managing health conditions like diabetes, heart disease, or digestive disorders. They know your personal health history, your current medications, and any specific considerations that might apply to your unique situation. They are your best partner in determining what approaches are right for you. Every person's body is different. What worked wonderfully for George and Dorothy in our stories today might need some adjustment for your specific needs and circumstances. That is completely normal and expected. Your healthcare team understands these individual differences and can guide you safely toward the changes that will benefit you most. Remember, the goal is not perfection. It is progress. Small, consistent steps toward better gut health, taken with the guidance of your healthcare provider, can lead to meaningful improvements in how you feel every day. Take good care of your gut, and your gut will take good care of you. I will see you in our next video, where we will continue exploring ways to help you live your healthiest, most vibrant life after 60.